Welcome back. It's the beginning of March and hot climate is showing its impact. Temperature in past 7 days is between 33 to 35 degrees Celsius. Sale of fruits like watermelon and oranges is also picking up due to hot weather. But price of mangoes is rising simultaneously with the mercury. In Panji Mankura, these sold for a whopping 2,500 rupees a dozen. Here's a report.
Summer heat has commenced in Goa. From rich to poor, everyone is feeling a hot weather. Humidity has dropped to 66%. The heat will continue till end of May. Umbrellas and dupattas help a little. People on the outdoor job are most affected due to a rising mercury. Fruits like watermelon, oranges and juices help in some respite from this heat. There is a steep rise in sale of fruits with rising mercury. But the first lot of the fresh mangoes in this season as usual is beyond the reach of a common man.
आता चडशे म्हळ्यार वॉटरमेलन खाता आनी स्वीट लायम ऑरेंजीस आनी पेरूस आनी पेर्स खाता लोक थंडी आयटम आहे ते खाता गरमी दिसताना आता मँगो आत्ता 150 रुपये किलो आहा किलो 150 रुपये आहा मानकुराक गोंयचे 250 रुपये एक आहा 250-200 रुपये एक आहा मानकुराक 250 रुपये एक आहा 2,500 रुपये डझन जाले 3,000 जाता अशें 2,500 रुपये डझन दिता अशें.
Mango prices are likely to drop by next month. But till then, Aam Aadmi will be deprived of a arm. Our senior reporter from Panji, Rakesh Kandulkar with video journalist Shan.
And now news from sports. All India Football Federation Secretary Kushal Das and I-League Chief Executive Officer Sunando Dhar arrived in Goa on Wednesday. The duo will have an interaction with the Goa Football Association during this visit. Das stressed that Goa is an important cog in the development cycle of Indian football. He is also aware of issues like floodlights and AstroTurf lacking in the state.
Indian football holds a lot of promise, and with the recent big financial deal to back it up, the AIFF has plans for the betterment of football. The AIFF officials were received by former GFA Secretary Savio Messias and other officials from the state football body. AIFF General Secretary Kushal Das spoke to Prudent at the Dabuli airport about the visit to Goa.
The purpose of this visit is to actually meet all the clubs, the GFA, Mr. Tempo, and generally to find out how we can work together for the good of Indian football. Goa is one of the elite football states in the country, and I look towards Goa to provide leadership and guidance for Indian football, just like I look at Bengal. So I expect Goa and Bengal to provide the leadership to take India into the next level. There is an issue in terms of getting floodlights in Goa, and I hope that happens very quickly. We would definitely like to have as many international matches in Goa as possible. And one of the criteria for most international matches is to have floodlights. So I'm hoping the government will help, along with the GFA, to get floodlights as quickly as possible. My predecessor, Mr. Colasso, is following that up. He's still associated with the Federation in terms of some of the development projects. But I believe that the AstroTurf will be laid very soon.
Meanwhile, former GFA Secretary Savio Messias expressed shock at the use of Tilak Maidan by the Vasco Carnival Committee for an entertainment program.
I really condemn this function being held on the Tilak Maidan. It is very, very wrong to have non-football functions and non-sporting functions on sporting grounds. I think they could have had this at some other venue. They normally have these shows on the roads, on the streets, but don't damage a football ground.
SAG Executive Director VM Prabhudesai revealed that the committee had taken the necessary permissions. A reporter from Vasco, Surendra Madkekar.
The South Goa Women's Sports Festival was held recently in Madgaon. Kankon women won the first prize while Kepe Taluka stood second.
Women's team from South Goa consisted of Kankon, Kepe, Sange, Salset and Murmugaon talukas. Various competitions were held over the course of sports festival. Here are some highlights.
आणि स्पीड जी आहे ती खूपच 160 किलोमीटर पर आवर इथल्या स्पिडी करीत धांवतात भुरगीं आनी ही गेम खूपच फास्ट अशी जाल्ली आसा.
South Goa collector Gokuldas Naik was the chief guest and gave away the prizes along with other dignitaries. He also advised women on benefits of sports and urged them to communicate the message.
ज्याने आता पार्टिसिपेट झालाय ताणे उठून बाकीच्यांक सांगपाक जाय आनी दुसरी फायदो कितें की स्पोर्ट्साक भाग घेतल्या नंतर आपलें हेल्थ बरें उरतालें. कालूय सांगलां आनी हांव आजूय परत याद करता तुमकां की जो स्पोर्ट्समॅन आसा तो सदांच आपलें हेल्थ मेंटेन करपा खातीर सदांच प्रयत्न करता. तुमी जेन्ना पार्टिसिपंट जातले तुमी पार्टिसिपेट जातले तुमी समज जातले तितलें हेल्थाचेर इनडायरेक्टली कॅर जातलें आनी स्पोर्ट्समॅनशीपय कंटिन्यू उरतलें.
A reporter from Madgaon, Ramesh Naik Raut.
And with this, we come to an end of this news bulletin. Keep watching Prudent Media. Goodbye.